Alright, today's our last hiking day. It's not raining and it's not supposed to for 4 hours. So we're gonna try to get some hiking in before it rains. We are heading to Mannlichen from Wengen, from our hotel. And it's super steep. Very steep. Uphill. So we have two ways to go, left and right. One's probably longer and less steep, and one is shorter and steeper, probably. So we're trying to decide, get our map and decide which way we're going to go up. Normally most people just take the cable car up. We are at the Felix Mendelssohn Memorial. It says here that he came and composed from this area in Wengen. And he also did a painting from this spot. Alright, done with our breather and it's time to go back uphill some more. We are at Almond and we are leaving our gravel trail here and going on a dirt trail. As you can see, they have picnic benches and regular benches periodically around the trail for people like us who need to rest and catch our breath. When we turn around from our hike up, you can see a very beautiful view. Especially now that we have only some clouds in the sky. Still can't see the top. Alright, it looks like our views might be gone for the day, but it's still not raining. So we've only gone 2.4 miles. And we've gone 1,700 feet up so far. So our distance is very small, but due to the steepness, it's taking quite a while to get up here. And we're going up. So it might be hard to see, but everywhere along the trail there's wildflowers, all different kinds, all different colors. Just everywhere. Had a nice flat section. You can barely see Glen in the distance because we are sucked in by clouds. We had a pretty flat section. So here we are. Sign in many languages, go over the passage quickly. So we've got a big rock slide here. It looks like there's only a very short portion, so time to move fast. Alright, we still have an hour and 10 minutes. Theoretically, even though we hike slower than that, it's a little discouraging. So, off to our right of the trail, we have these avalanche, I don't know what you call them, tripod things. And even off further in the distance is avalanche fencing. Luckily no snow here today. And we have no view again, we're sucked in by clouds and this is tough. I gave Glenn my poles because we just finished a section that was very steep and narrow. So his vertigo was kicking in a bit. Alright, we are not coming down this mountain this way. Alright, we were just passed by some guy who blew past us. I think he was a jogger. He was still huffing a bit, but man, he was fast. So we're continuing up the switchbacks. It's just one constant switchback after another. I've given up trying to pace myself. I'm just out of breath. Glenn's vertigo is worse. I'm sure he never ever wants to do this trail again. But there's really only one way to go, up. So off we go. Hey, look, there's a tiny patch of sky in the clouds. All right, we think we're getting close to the top. Not to the station yet, but past all of the switchbacks that keep going up and up and up. I don't think my treadmill has an elevation, has an angle as steep as what we've been hiking today. All right, we just keep going on switchbacks. Up, back and forth. All right, we really must be getting close to the top. I see fencing with barbed wire, which is probably for animals, which has got to mean that the trail will be less steep. Glenn's going to be very, very, very happy. Hopefully he doesn't divorce me after this. It's not raining, but the trail is kind of muddy and slippery. And very, very steep looking down. Can't really tell, but it's just crazy steep, which isn't good for him. Here we are at the Mannlichen station. I guess there's two sort of stations with a 5-minute walk in between. And these cable cars are going to, I don't know where they're going.
These are going to Grindelwald.
Grindelwald. The other ones that we just walked by are going back down to Wengen. So we are going to hike down Kleine Scheidegg, which is going to be a much easier route than what we just hiked. How do you feel about that, Glenn?
Much better. Solid yellow, that's good.
Alright, we're hiking on the wide trail to Kleine Scheidegg, and there's still snow up here. We have seen forecasts of snow in this town, and we really can see nothing except for clouds. Can't see very far in front of us. Here we have a mountain spring, and they're probably high enough that
there's no cow poop in it.
There's no cow poop in it. You see these all over the place. Alright, we have a nice steady rain. A little shelter there, some people hanging out. Maybe they think it's going to stop raining, I don't know. Down there in the valley, I don't know what town that is, if it's Wengen or not. It's sunny down there, but not where we are. And I believe that's the Eiger above us, behind the clouds. And off in the distance, there is a hotel, which is at the Kleine Scheidegg train station. It's kind of a touristy spot right there, but we're getting pretty close. Might take the train back to Wengen if I can't persuade Glenn to hike from there back to Wengen.
Oops, that's not what I want.